If you're over 60 and still eating cheese every day, listen carefully. Some of the worst cheese for seniors may already be in your fridge. These cheeses are silently damaging your joints, raising your blood pressure, and even harming your memory. I'm a nutrition specialist for older adults, and in this video, I'll show you exactly which 4 cheeses to avoid after 60. And more importantly, the 4 healthy cheese choices you should be eating daily to protect your heart, brain, and bones. These aren't just opinions. They're based on solid science and real life, results from seniors across the U.S. So if you're serious about aging well and staying independent, stay with me. In just a few minutes, you'll learn how a simple cheese swap could save your joints, memory, and even your life. Hit the like button and let's get started. But here's the catch. While some cheeses can truly support your health after 60, others can silently sabotage it. High sodium, harmful additives, or excessive saturated fat. These ingredients can put extra pressure on your heart, kidneys, and even your brain. So before your next bite, make sure you're not unknowingly eating one of these 4 worst cheeses for seniors. These next 4 may surprise you, not because they taste bad, but because what they do inside your body can quietly increase inflammation, weaken bones, or even mess with your blood pressure. Let's break them down, one by one, starting with a common favorite that might be doing more harm than good. 1. American cheese, fake cheese, real trouble. If you're over 60 and still eating American cheese regularly, you might want to take a closer look at what's really inside it. This highly processed cheese is packed with emulsifiers, artificial colors, and excessive sodium, and it barely qualifies as real cheese. Now, here's what makes it truly harmful. American cheese is loaded with saturated fats and sodium phosphate, a preservative that can strain aging kidneys. For seniors dealing with high blood pressure, joint stiffness, or early-stage kidney issues, these ingredients can quietly worsen the problem over time. Let's talk about how it's often used. American cheese is commonly found in fast food burgers and sandwiches. If you're eating out often or buying pre-packed snacks, you may be getting a lot more than you realize. Here's a quick tip from my practice. I've had patients who thought they were eating healthy just because the sandwich had cheese. But once they swapped American cheese with a small portion of real goat cheese, or even skipped it altogether, their blood pressure readings and energy levels noticeably improved. So if there's one cheese to cross off your list, it's this one. But don't worry, we've got healthier, real cheese alternatives coming right up. 2. Cream cheese, smooth taste, sneaky risk. Cream cheese may look innocent, soft, spreadable, and often paired with healthy foods like bagels or fruits. But if you're over 60, this creamy delight might be doing more harm than good. What's the real concern? Cream cheese is extremely high in saturated fats, with very little protein or calcium to offer in return. That means you're getting the artery clogging effects without any of the bone or muscle benefits you need at this age. Digging deeper, many store-bought cream cheeses contain added stabilizers like carrageenan and gums, which may trigger inflammation or digestive issues, especially in seniors with sensitive guts. In my clinical experience, I've seen patients who loved spreading cream cheese on toast every morning, but after switching to a small slice of ricotta or hummus instead, they reported feeling lighter, less bloated, and even sleeping better. So yes, cream cheese may feel like a comfort food, but it's not comforting your heart, your joints, or your gut. There are better options, and we'll talk about them soon. 3. Cheese slices, processed singles. Convenient looks, dangerous core. Those individually wrapped cheese slices may seem like a quick fix for sandwiches or snacks, but for seniors, they could be one of the worst choices in your fridge. Why? Because these cheese products are often less cheese and more chemicals. They're loaded with emulsifiers, artificial colors, excess sodium and preservatives designed to extend shelf life, not your life. From a nutritional standpoint, these slices are low in calcium and protein, but sky-high in sodium and saturated fat, a dangerous combo for aging hearts and kidneys. One of my patients used to eat 2 cheese slices in her sandwich every day. Her blood pressure was always high despite medication. After we removed those slices and swapped in avocado or lean turkey, her numbers finally stabilized. So next time you're reaching for a cheese slice, remember, just because it's wrapped like food doesn't mean it behaves like one. Natural cheeses or even plant-based spreads are far safer bets. 4. Cheese spreads smooth texture, slippery health. Creamy, spreadable cheeses may seem like a gentle, tasty option for crackers or toast, but for older adults, these soft spreads can quietly derail your health goals. Most commercial cheese spreads are packed with cream, stabilizers, artificial flavors, and hydrogenated oils. This means you're not just getting cheese, you're getting extra fat, chemicals, and trans fats your heart doesn't need. These spreads often contain very low levels of actual dairy nutrients like calcium or casein protein, so the benefits you'd expect from cheese just aren't there. One client of mine loved spreading this on toast every morning, but she couldn't figure out why her cholesterol stayed high despite cutting meat. It turned out this creamy spread was the hidden culprit. My advice: swap these out for mashed avocado, nut butters, or ricotta made from skim milk. Your heart, liver, and waistline will thank you. So now you know which cheeses could silently sabotage your joints, cholesterol, and blood sugar. But don't worry, not all cheeses are off limits. In fact, some can actually become your daily allies for stronger bones, better digestion, and even sharper memory. As a nutritionist, I recommend these 4 cheeses not just because they're delicious, but because they actually support the health goals most seniors care about. Let's explore the 4 healthiest cheeses seniors should eat ideally every single day. 1. Cottage cheese, soft on the stomach, strong for the muscles. Many seniors tell me, "Doctor, I miss eating cheese, but most of them upset my stomach or raise my cholesterol." That's exactly where cottage cheese comes in. It's a gentle, protein-packed option that works in favor of aging bodies. What makes cottage cheese stand out is its high protein content, about 25 grams per cup, without being high in fat or sodium. It contains casein protein, which digests slowly and helps preserve muscle mass throughout the day. This is especially critical for seniors trying to fight off sarcopenia or age-related muscle loss. It also has a good balance of calcium and phosphorus, essential for bone health. You can eat cottage cheese on its own or mix it with berries, chia seeds, or a few crushed walnuts. If you're watching your sodium, choose the low sodium or no salt added versions. I also recommend eating it in the morning or post-workout to support muscle recovery. A quick tip: some patients find the texture odd at first. Try blending it into smoothies or spreading it on whole grain toast with avocado to ease into it. Cottage cheese isn't just soft and mild, it's a muscle-preserving powerhouse. Now let's look at another cheese that supports not just your muscles but also your heart. 2. Goat cheese, easier to digest, kinder to the heart. If you love cheese but feel bloated or sluggish afterward, your body may be reacting to the high lactose or casein in cow's milk cheeses. That's where goat cheese becomes a game changer, especially for seniors. Goat cheese contains less lactose and a different form of casein, A2 beta-casein, which is gentler on sensitive digestive systems. It's also lower in saturated fat and cholesterol than many cow's milk cheeses, making it a heart-friendlier choice. It's also rich in medium-chain fatty acids, MCFAs, which the body uses more readily for energy instead of storing as fat. For seniors trying to manage weight or metabolic health, this is a big win. Plus, goat cheese is a good source of calcium and vitamin A. Try crumbling goat cheese over roasted vegetables or salads, or spread it on a whole grain cracker with a slice of tomato. Its creamy texture and tangy flavor add depth without heaviness. Many of my patients who struggle with digestive issues say goat cheese is the only cheese they can enjoy without regret. Let's move on to a third cheese that's both satisfying and surprisingly low in salt. 3. Ricotta cheese, protein-rich and blood pressure friendly. Ricotta is often overlooked, but it's one of the healthiest cheeses you can include in your daily diet, especially for older adults concerned about muscle loss and high blood pressure. What makes ricotta special is its high whey protein content, similar to what you'd find in protein shakes. Whey protein is rapidly absorbed and helps preserve muscle mass, which is crucial for seniors to prevent falls and maintain strength. Ricotta is also naturally low in sodium, which helps regulate blood pressure. That's a huge plus, considering most cheeses are loaded with salt. Plus, it's packed with calcium, phosphorus, and selenium for bone and immune health. Use ricotta in both savory and sweet dishes. Add a spoonful to oatmeal or spread it on whole grain toast with berries and a drizzle of honey for a heart-healthy breakfast. I often recommend ricotta to my older patients who want a mild, creamy cheese that supports both muscle and cardiovascular health. But there's one more cheese that's even more powerful, especially for your gut. 4. Feta cheese, gut-friendly and bone-strengthening. Feta, the crumbly white cheese from Greece, is not just delicious. It's one of the best choices for seniors who care about gut health, joint support, and lower inflammation. What makes feta stand out is that it's often made from goat's or sheep's milk, which contains A2-casein. This type of protein is gentler on the digestive system than the A1-casein found in cow's milk cheeses. Feta is also fermented, which means it contains natural probiotics that help promote a healthy gut microbiome. This is crucial for immunity, mood balance, and reducing age-related inflammation. In addition, feta provides calcium, vitamin B2, and phosphorus, all key players in maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis, a common issue in seniors. Try sprinkling crumbled feta on salads, omelets, or roasted vegetables. Just be mindful of the sodium content. Choose a low-sodium version or rinse it briefly before eating. If you've made it this far, congratulations! You now know exactly which cheeses are silently harming your health, and which ones can actually help protect your brain, bones, and digestion after 60. I've seen it time and time again in my patients. Just making this one small change, switching out harmful cheeses for the right ones, can lead to better joint comfort, fewer digestive issues, and even sharper thinking. Don't wait until your symptoms get worse. The earlier you take charge of your diet, the more control you'll have over how you age. Your body is listening to what you feed it every single day. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, share this with someone you care about, and subscribe for more science-backed health tips made specifically for seniors. And don't stop here. Watch the next video where I reveal 5 hidden ingredients in healthy foods that could be sabotaging your heart and kidneys. You won't want to miss it. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not replace personalized medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet.